Hey everyone, professional photographer Ian Plant here, and if you're doing any type of outdoor photography, you're going to want to make sure you have got a high quality photo backpack, something that's big enough to carry all your gear, but still is comfortable and keeps your gear easily accessible. And in this video, I am going to be reviewing a pack by Summit Creative. This is their Tenzing 50-liter backpack. I think you're really going to love this pack. I know that I love mine, and it's the perfect pack for a wide range of outdoor and travel photography applications. But if you want to learn more, then stay tuned. All right, this is the Tenzing 50-liter pack by Summit Creative, and the 50-liter is their largest pack. They do have several variations of this pack that are smaller, but to me, the 50-liter is probably the ideal size. It'll fit right into the overhead compartment on most flights. So far, I haven't had any issues fitting it into the overheads for all the flights I've been taking, but it still has a room for a lot of photo gear. So you've got the basic pack itself, and then Summit Creative does offer a bunch of accessory pouches of various different sizes that allow you to attach the pouches to the hip belt or to other places on the pack. So they've got a bunch of smaller accessories, and you can also get a wallet for your media cards, all sorts of stuff that you can add to your pack to give it more room, more volume, and to carry more gear. But without the accessory pouches, there still is a lot of room inside this pack. So you have got the basic compartment. Now, what I like about this pack, and this is a feature that's been introduced with photo packs in recent years, is that it opens from the back. So the main compartment opens from the back. That way, when you put your camera bag down, you're not going to get the back of the camera bag that goes against your back into the mud or the dirt. So that stays relatively clean. So that's really nice. And you can see that there's a main compartment here that is actually quite large, and they've got these different panels that you can change and configure to optimize the space to fit your photo gear. So there's room here for several large lenses, a few cameras, some smaller lenses, maybe an extra compartment for a drone or something like that. So there's plenty of room inside the pack. And there's also a sleeve here for carrying laptops or tablets. And that's a really nice feature on the inside of the pack. And so one thing I really like is there is a carry handle here on the back of the pack as well. That makes it easy when you're moving your bag around. Actually, this is designed as a loop to go around the handle of your luggage. So when you're doing any sort of travel on a plane, you can just slip this on top of the handle as it's extended, and you can roll your luggage and not carry this on your back. So that's a really nice feature as well. And there are a ton of little secret compartments and accessory pouches. So on the side, you've got these expandable pockets. You can use those for water bottles. You can put a tripod in on the side as well. And on one of the sides here, you can open this up, and that opens directly into the main compartment of the pack. So that gives you a side entry into the pack. So you can keep a camera with a lens here and easily get that whenever there is a fleeting moment. Like if you're out there trekking in the wild and you come across skittish wildlife, you can reach in really quick, take the camera out, snap off a few shots without having to take the entire backpack off your back and put it on the ground and maybe scare away the animal. So this is a really nice feature. Once again, bunch of little accessory pouches everywhere you look. So close that up right now. On the other side, there is also a little compartment. This doesn't go in to the main compartment, but this is just another accessory pouch that allows you to store some additional gear that you might need to have handy at any moment. In the front here, there is space for other accessories, some of the more bulky accessories, which is really nice. You can also put a laptop in here and a tablet when you're traveling. And this space is expandable. So if I unzip this over here, you can see that that allows me to expand this to give this more room. Now, personally, I think all of these extra zippers and these secret compartments, they're useful, but they can add on some extra weight to the pack. Now, this pack is actually quite lightweight. They're using a lot of space-age materials, and so they've managed to keep the weight down. The pack itself is a little bit over 6 pounds, which when you pick it up, it doesn't really feel like it's over 6 pounds. This kind of feels like it's more like 4 or 5 pounds, but the official weight of this pack is just a little bit over 6 pounds. And so they probably could have gotten rid of some of these accessory pouches and zippers and all that stuff and brought the weight down by another pound or two. But overall, I don't think this is an unduly heavy pack. I think it is just right for a lot of photography applications. So you could go either way on this. You could take the opinion that the pack is a little over-engineered. It would have been nice if they got rid of some of these extra pouches and hidden compartments, etc., and brought the weight down a little bit. But some people who have a lot of gear and who have a tough time keeping their gear organized might really appreciate these extra features. So yeah, it's a little over-engineered for my taste personally, but still think it's a great bag. There is an extra compartment up front. You can pull out this webbing here that you can clip in, and you can use this to carry an accessory like a helmet if you're doing any climbing. You could also maybe carry a drone or just, spare jacket or something like that. And there's plenty of straps all around the pack that you can use to lash on extra gear, and also perfect for lashing your tripod to your pack. Many different options to mount it on the side, on the front of the pack, hang it from the bottom, extra straps so you can carry big bulky items on the bottom. So if you're doing any camping, you can bring a tent or a sleeping bag or a sleeping roll there. The feature that I love the most about this pack is this expandable top. Now, you can leave it folded down, and there's a zipper up here. And so there's all this extra space up here. Right now, I've got a rain cover for the camera bag here, but there's plenty of extra space. This is on top of the main compartment. So this is additional space, perfect for a jacket or something like that. And if that's not giving you enough space, you can always unroll this, and there's a zipper here at the top, and that gives you a ton of extra storage space. So all sorts of stuff can go up here. If you're packing your bag, it's a good idea to keep lightweight, bulky items up at top, and the heavier items on the bottom. That'll keep the weight distributed on your back better, but there is plenty of extra space. So this pack is really good at keeping the weight off your shoulders when you're hiking, which is very important because camera gear is pretty heavy. So there is an aluminum pipe that is on the inside of the bag that gives it rigid structure. So it's a very strong aluminum pipe, and that is going to allow you to keep the weight off your shoulders. So when you put the bag on, the bag is tall enough, and with that internal hard frame, you can use these load lifter straps to pull the bag up. So the weight is not coming down on your shoulders. So hiking around for an extended period of time is actually pretty comfortable in this bag. I did a lot of hiking when I was in Indonesia, hiking around looking for orangutans and Komodo dragons, and I never felt like my camera gear was weighing heavily on my shoulders. So the combination of the hip belt and the aluminum frame and the load lifter straps allowed me to carry my gear around comfortably for extended periods of time. So in conclusion, I think that the Tenzing 50-liter photo backpack by Summit Creative is a great pack, and if you buy it, you're not going to be disappointed. I think you're going to be very happy with it. Now, personally, I would have preferred if they had gotten rid of a few of the features and brought this in at a slightly lighter weight, but actually it's still a pretty lightweight pack. And a lot of people are going to appreciate all of these extra features for organizing and storing their gear. In any event, I'm very happy with my Tenzing 50-liter photo backpack. So I think you're going to love it. So you definitely should check it out. I'm Ian Plant, and thanks for watching.